Self-doubt. Yeah, that annoying little voice in your head that says, you're not good enough. Well, guess what? It's time to put that voice in a headlock and throw it out. This is going to be raw, unfiltered, and maybe a little uncomfortable. Ready? Let's go. We've all been there. You're about to take that leap of faith, whether it's starting a new business, talking to someone you like, or just stepping up your game, and then boom, self-doubt hits you like a freight train. Your mind starts throwing insults at you. What if you fail? Who do you think you are? You're a fraud. It's like having your own personal heckler living inside your brain. And let's be real for a second. Self-doubt is a liar. It's the con artist of your mind, whispering truths that are absolute nonsense. Let's debunk some myths about self-doubt, because a lot of us fall for this garbage like it's gospel. Myth number 1, self-doubt keeps you humble. Humility? Please. That's just your mind's way of keeping you small. You don't need self-doubt to stay grounded. What you need is self-confidence with a side of realism. Know your strengths and weaknesses, but stop thinking that doubting yourself makes you humble. Newsflash, it just makes you stuck. Myth number 2, everyone else has it figured out. You think the big shot CEO, your favorite YouTuber, or even that person who seems to have it all doesn't doubt themselves? Wrong. Everyone faces self-doubt. Some people just know how to manage it better. It's like bad Wi-Fi. It'll pop up, but you can choose to ignore it. You know what self-doubt is like? It's like this punching bag. It's always there, in your face, trying to knock you down. But what do? You hit back harder. Let's get practical. Self-doubt loves to hang around when we feel uncertain. So how do you shut it up? I'm going to give you 5 killer techniques that will make that voice run for cover. Technique number 1, create a win list. Ever notice how self-doubt only focuses on your failures? Like, where was that voice when you aced that project last week or hit that goal? It was silent. So here's what you do. Write down your wins, no matter how small. Keep a list of every little victory and pull it out when self-doubt starts talking trash. You'll realize you've accomplished way more than you give yourself credit for. Oh, but I haven't done anything special. Stop it. If you've ever gotten out of bed when you didn't want to, that's a win. If you've ever taken a risk, even a tiny one, that is a win. Write it down. Now. Technique number 2, fake it till you make it. Yes, really. This phrase gets a lot of hate, but let me tell you why it works. Confidence is a habit, and habits are built by repetition. If you wait until you feel ready, guess what? You're never going to be ready. Sometimes you've got to act as if you're already that confident, successful person you want to be. The brain doesn't know the difference, so why not trick it? What's the worst that could happen? Someone calls you out for being too confident? Oh no, how tragic. Technique number 3, ask, what's the worst that can happen? This one's a game changer. Self-doubt has a way of turning the smallest challenges into life or death situations. Next time it shows up, just pause and ask yourself, what's the worst that can happen? 9 times out of 10, the answer is nothing catastrophic. You might feel embarrassed, or you might fail and learn something. Big deal. The world's not going to end. Technique number 4, surround yourself with confidence. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If everyone around you is stuck in self-doubt, guess what? You're going to be too. Find people who believe in themselves, who are taking action, and who will call you out when you start playing small. Cut out the negative voices, even if they're in your family or friend circle. You can love them, but you don't have to listen to their fear-driven advice. Technique number 5, take action fast. You know what self-doubt hates? Action. It survives in indecision, overthinking, and waiting. But the minute you take even the tiniest step toward your goal, self-doubt starts to wither away. It can't survive in the face of progress. So whatever you're doubting yourself about, whether it's starting a project, making a tough decision, or just speaking up, do it. Do it before you can talk yourself out of it. Look, I'm going to be real with you. You will never fully get rid of self-doubt. It's part of the human experience. But you can choose to stop letting it run your life. Every time you overcome it, you weaken it. Self-doubt thrives on inaction. So if you're out there chasing your goals, taking risks, and living your life, guess what? You're already winning the battle. Self-doubt is always going to be there, lurking in the background, but it doesn't have to be the loudest voice in the room. The next time that little voice pipes up, you'll be ready. You'll have the tools, the mindset, and the confidence to punch it right in the face. You got this. Now go out there and make your dreams happen. And don't forget to subscribe, smash that like button, and drop a comment below if you're ready to kick self-doubt's butt. I'll see you next time, warriors. Peace.